Welcome back to Trends on 3. I'm Donna L., your host, and Johnny Harrington is here. In the city, people know him as J Love, J Fever. Oh my goodness, we can go down the list, but I am super excited. Tell everybody what you're doing now.
Right now, I'm happen to be hosting a show on Lifetime called Bring It. It's a majorette dance battle competition reality show. It showcases the teams and their travels and their competitions, and been blessed to be doing that for our third season now.
Third season, and you are traveling.
Yes.
When I first saw this, people were posting, I'm so proud of you, I'm so proud of you. I'm like, what did Johnny do?
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
And so I went and watched, and you first started here at Southside Recreation Center.
Right.
Tell me how this process started.
Well, as everyone knows, I get calls to host and MC and just be there on the mic. I do a lot of mic work for everything, from fish fries, birthday parties, car shows, and everything. But a friend of mine, Mark D, works with Parks and Recreation. I typically do their stars events in their events. But he called because Brittany Grayson, the instructor and the director for Ladies of Excellence, she was needing a host for a competition that she was having coming up Saturday. And her host, whoever she had, canceled on her on Thursday. So I got a call.
I hope that wasn't me.
Whoever it was, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
God works in mysterious ways, and I truly believe that. I got the call, and Mark asked me if I was free that weekend, and asked me would I be intimidated if cameras were there. And of course, you know, I was like,
you brought it even more.
No. So they gave me an opportunity to do my thing. Went in, hosted the show, talked to Derek Wan, who's the executive producer. He got my information. He said I did an awesome job. They went out to a couple other cities, and sitting on the couch one late night, got another phone call. It was a 310 phone number. It was California, and I'm looking at my phone. Answered the phone, and it was Derek asking if I could come host the Battle Royale, which is the big grand finale of the year. And I hosted that event with John Silver, Taylor Page.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was eye-opening because nobody knew, you know, who was going to be the host, and nobody knew me as a host at that time, and nobody knew who the special guests were going to be. And it was like they're international. And did that show, and the casting party called, and they said, hey, be on the lookout. We got the okay for season 2, and we love what you do, so please be on standby.
And you've just been traveling, going from city to city.
Yeah, about 1,000 miles every weekend.
How did you feel when you first saw it's on, tell me what network?
It's on Lifetime.
On Lifetime.
Right.
When you first saw, I watched Lifetime and Bravo, so I didn't want to mess up and say which one it was.
Exactly.
But when you first saw yourself on Lifetime and you called your mama and said, Mama, look.
Yeah, well, it was...
Your kid.
it was crazy because my phone started to light up. Show came on last year at 8 o'clock, and they moved us back behind... we were behind the Preacher's Daughters last year. And this year, when Honey Boo Boo and the other reality world started to change, we moved to prime time spot, Fridays at 9 p.m. We broke with over 1 million views that night, and we were being consistently top performing behind we're like the #1 non-sports TV show right now. And it's crazy because the kids see it, and the mothers of the kids see it, and then I have my homeboys and my friends that end up calling. It was like, hey man, I'm watching this show, and you're on it, and man, I'm having to prove to my child that I know you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, and hometown boy from Chattanooga, born and raised. You know,
this is such a blessing.
It is.
Well, we worked together probably for years back, and we were just talking about that off camera. So, what advice do you have for whether it's someone that's youth or an adult that says, you know what, this never can happen?
First off, you have to believe in yourself. You have a God-given talent, God-given capability. You have to hone that skill. I've done everything that could possibly be done on the microphone here in town, and it's nothing but practice. You know, you get a chance to break down those stage fears and find a friend in the crowd. Public speaking is good. I took a public speaking course at Chattanooga State. I also did Dale Carnegie courses with my dad.
You've been doing stuff for years.
Yes,
I hate to wrap you up, but you got to come back on the show again whenever you slide back through town.
Out here.
And I've been saying it all morning, but I want to say, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Donna. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And you have to sign my magazine, too. I left it in the car, but I have to get you to sign it.
You're going to make me cry. From Ebony? You really have one of those?
Yes, I do.
This is going to make me cry.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Johnny. I really appreciate you. God bless you.
God bless you.